Oh boy, we got a long trip. Hey guys, it's G. Jill and I have just arrived at the Dallas airport. We are on our way to MAGfest and we have hit our midpoint. So we're gonna take a look around here and kill some time before our next flights. And we could see a map of our gate here. And we got ourselves a whole bunch of restaurants. Looks like around here. Ooh, a Whataburger and a Chick-fil-A. Let's see where they are. Right around this area. So why don't we take a look at that place? And we're walking our way down toward the food court. I really spend a lot of time in airports, so you start to notice the subtle differences of what's here. Oh, there's the Chick-fil-A and the Whataburger. Oh, nice and open. I like this. And is that an actual music stage? Oh, geez, you're right. It is. That's a pretty spiffy stage. The Epic Western. Spotlights, raised platforms, and a LED back. Wow. Really nice. Draw your attention to this really interesting art fixture on top. At first I thought it was just a light truss, but they actually have cutouts of birds and it goes all the way around the food court. That's really pretty. And here is the Dallas food court. A lot of cool choices here. One thing I really like is we have a Max right across from a Whataburger. So if you ever needed to get your burger on and your high-end cosmetics, you are well taken care of. Of course, you can't really have an airport without your airport/location specific merchandise, and we got the Don't Mess with Texas shirt and an assortment of shot glasses and t-shirts and mugs. And of course, how else can you prove that you were at a state without a big old gray hoodie with the name of the state right there front and center? Texas.
For Southwest Flight number 39, servicing to Houston Hobby. Continuing on to Harlingen. We are fully boarded out of gate 3, but it looks like we're missing a few passengers. If you are a ticketed and confirmed passenger, please make your way to gate 3 for...
And there's our gate, gate 19. We're going to Washington, and we're going to get picked up to our hotel, and then we're going to enjoy MAGfest. And right below it, there's our airplane. Our chariot is getting prepped for us for our last 3-hour flight across the skies. Okay, so we're finally here. We checked in at our hotel and we got a bag of Chipotle because Chipotle is good, right, Jill?
It's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah, I didn't want to pay National Harbor pricing, which could be a touristy expensive area. Yeah, so take a look at the wheel.
Yeah, there's a wheel. Have you ever gone on there, Joe?
I haven't. It's cool. But then look at all these little cute things and snow.
Snow. We're not fans of snow.
I could probably show some of my Shanghai on there.
But
We're gonna go back up there.
there's not a lot of stuff that's going on right now, but just wanted to just show us getting out, hitting the town. Yeah, you better watch out. This is a bad spot. Yeah, really bad. Then you just fall down the stairs. We made our way into registration. Look at this huge group of people. And it is currently 12:15. There we go. 12:16. And the line is this long, which I'm grateful for that we managed to get in and getting our badge so we don't have to deal with this in the morning. And these are our badges. And there's a line. 12:30, we dodged it. But check out these cool badges. It's Metroid inspired this year.
That's like the second time they did that. I did that back in like maybe 8 years ago.
Well,
But they tend to be used. I know Kirby got used like twice. But we miss all the colossal lore.
here we go. There's it. The main logo of MAGfest. Get used to seeing this a lot. So MAGfest has a tradition of doing the Colossus Roar from the X-Men arcade game. So remember, please be courteous to the hotel guest. No Colossus Roar beyond this point. Please consider Nightcrawler instead. Seriously, keep the noise down at the atrium at night. All right, here we go. We're making our way inside the hotel of MAGfest.
Careful, the floor is kind of slippery.
Yeah, the floor is slippery.
Tabletop open.
Hopefully things are open, period, but this is the first time I've been back in 2 years, 3 years?
When was the last time you were here? It was
Before
COVID.
before COVID.
So that was 2020. It was right before COVID.
Jeez. So what we're doing is we're going through the side entrance because it makes an easier walk for us from the hotel.
And it gets us to the bottom floor a lot faster.
Yeah, we're not sitting on main side.
Alright. Let's find out if the board game section's open.
Let's see.
They're supposed to have a 10 a.m. camp.
Are you sure this is the board game room?
Yeah. It said tabletop frequent. Where's my box?
Looks like our first area is tabletop. There's a good view of the National Harbor. It's about 10 in the morning. And what are we going to do with this wonderful view on a morning? We're going to play some board games. Yeah, let's see what we got. Some zombies, Letters of Whitechapel. Wits and Wagers is a real good party game. Hey, viticulture, love that. Lots of Wingspan. 4 boxes of Wingspan. Tribond, I never heard of that, but must be good if they have a lot of it. These are some older ones. You could look at that. Like, look at this. Pocket player set. That's just some 70s goodness right there. Truck off. Terraforming Mars, they do got a panel about that. Vast. Twilight Imperium. Ooh, yeah, look at all that terraforming. Treasure Island 2. 2 copies, Takedo. Yeah, you can see what the game companies really value. Not game companies, the game convention values, because they have a lot of it. Super Fight. Oh, they do have ladies and gentlemen?
Yep.
Of course. She'll love ladies and gentlemen. She loves the theme of it. Splendor. Copies of Secret Hitler down here. Sleeping Gods. That's going to be really interesting to see someone pick up. This is a good collection. Real good collection. They got a lot of the greatest hits. Operation 3 copies? Okay. Hente. Risk. Is it really a board game collection if there's no... Wait, why am I filming the opposite end? It's the same thing either way. Quaxaquellenberg. Raptor. Resistance. Last Night on Earth. Interesting choice. I used to have that game. There, ladies and gentlemen, right there. Mysterium. Manuk. Munchkin. Yep, the Peter Jackson section. And Monopoly. You gotta have Monopoly. Yeah. Wow. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 8 copies of Evolution. That's a lot. Logo identification. Lords of Waterdeep. One of the original trick takings. Ooh. Tons of King of Tokyo. Hey, Istanbul. The dice game. That's a fun one. I played the app. And here we go. Catan. The granddaddy Euro game that launched an entire genre within the United States. Century, Codenames, Cash and Guns, Everdell. I love Everdell. I could play Everdell for hours. And finally, our last shelf here. Bang. Ooh, the tiny games. Let's see what we got here. Just Geek, Coup. This. That's a lot of game. That's a lot of game in a tiny box. War Games. Alex's and Alex Agricola. Azul. 7 Wonders. Here we are, inside the atrium of the Gaylord. Man, look at this place. This hotel is very popular for events and conventions for very good reason. Oh boy. Now we're ready for the main event, right, Jill?
Yeah.
The arcade? Yeah, the arcade's the main event, isn't it?
I always thought it was the museum.
The museum was also a really good main event. Everything's a main event in MAG.
Yeah.
Now, there's a lot of shrines out there, but MAGfest has been known for their Danny DeVito shrine. Lord DeVito welcomes you to MAGfest 2024. This is just so much Danny DeVito. It's DeVito. Alright, so an underrated feature of MAGfest is that they have a number of museums in the con. So this is the PC and Console Museum. There's the museum hours. They're up till 2 a.m. But we're going to go a bit early, so let's go inside. Alright, yeah, please. All liquid must be in a sealable container.
This is just the TV for this. That's so cool.
Wow. Look at that amazing multi-joystick setup. And a VidSoap painter on the screen, and a display of some really noteworthy accessories, especially the Samba de Amigo mat on the Sega Dreamcast and Taiko no Tatsujin. Some older PCs. And a random sewing machine. I don't know why there's a sewing machine, but I'm sure there is a very good reason. And this is the history of MAGfest, contained in this really cool aquarium display. Various flyers and promotional material from the previous MAGfest. Got some displays. Oh, that's StarCraft. Oh, this is a display of the battle cruiser from StarCraft. Man, somebody here really likes StarCraft. We got some retro consoles. Gotta have Pong. This is how we did it in the old school day. Some more classic displays. A rotary phone for some reason. I think that actually might be from the hotel. And oh man, strategy guides. We are here at Indie Gaming. There is a lot of we are here at Indie Gaming, and there are a lot of really cool booths here. But one that has caught our eye is Super Marxist Twins. Yeah, the legally distinct version of Super Mario. And Joe's up there right now. Let's get a close-up of that action.
Oh, I can feel that.
Yeah. So,
Oh no, that's a pig.
so
Why am I hitting the pigs?
Jill, do you know anything about Marxism?
I'm scared.
Just say no comment.
Wow. How do I get in there?
Oh, you're throwing a sickle. Ha.
Cute, huh?
Very cute. I think we should stop by at panels 2 for a bit. And this is... What did they just say? The Eurobeat of Initial D.
being said, and yes, decipher is the word I'm using. You were crying with laughter, and ever since that day and that song, you've extensively gone through the lyrics of countless initial D and Eurobeat songs, almost all of them yield the same hilarious and badly translated music. And I guess the perfect place to kick off this panel would always, like always, be the song that started this whole thing for us, which would be Crazy Night by Multiday.
MAGfest is known for music and video games and all that cool stuff, but did you know that there is a lockpick workshop?
So this is the basic number.
Ah.
And I'm gonna attempt to
Yep. Yeah, starting tonight. Yeah.
I don't feel it.
Because people just, even though.
So you're using that to prop open the thing, and then you're gonna use the other little one to push the pins or something like that?
You know what I mean?
Yeah, we got this handy little diagram, and we're kind of fending for ourselves. Tool is the company that's helping us learn how to lockpick, and they even gave us this handy dandy diagram with the basics. I am not legally required to say this, but it's very important, especially as the message of Tool, the tool of ethics, as you'd say, to do not pick a lock which you do not own. Do not pick a lock that you rely upon. So this is the Uncle Ben version of with great power comes great responsibility, but in this case, it's with lock picking. It, you know what? I don't have a lock picking analogy for it, so just yeah. Now, walking around National Harbor, we have some very interesting arch structures. There's a number of human-sized statues, and this one's very interesting. This is America's team protecting your freedom. We got the Navy. This right here is the Marines. I guess this one's the Army, saluting at attention. And this has got to be the Air Force. Let's check. Air Force. Finally, I want to say Life Vest is making me say Coast Guard. Yes! It's these these 5 individuals, and they're overlooking the harbor, which has a really nice view. Overlooking the freeway. I mean, the Ferris wheel, not the freeway. Our freedom. The freedom to ride a Ferris wheel. Here's MAGwest Arcade. It's absolutely huge. You know, it's best to think of MAGwest not as a convention, but more as a video game and music festival. I'm gonna go ahead and really sample some of the stuff here. So many pinball on free play. Ooh, Bride of Pinball, that's a fun one. WWE. Congo, that's one of my favorite pinball tables of all time. And here's the pride and joy of any arcade collector. A 6-player X-Men arcade game. Speaking of which, this is F-Zero, the arcade game. Full cabinet. There's just so much here. So much retro goodness. And all these machines are on free play. And here is the real takeover of music games. Look at all this. Most conventions would dream just to have like 3 or 4. But this is overkill in the best way possible. Oh, let's take a quick visit to Densha to Go, the full train cab version. Welcome to Scotto. This is an arcade game based off of beer pong, where the player has to get the balls in the central cup. It's quite fun and a little difficult, but once you get into the rhythm and you find your spot, the ball just sink in. All right, welcome to Saturday of MAGfest, and there is snow coming in. This is it. Look at it, the mystical snow. We're California. We don't know what snow is.
Slippery, by the way. Yep.
Yep. Oh, that's in my eye. Yeah. Oh, that's fun. Woo! How do you all deal with this? I don't know. I thought snow was friendly and gentle, like in Charlie Brown. Anyway, we're gonna go get some food over here at the Silver Diner. I'll see you later. So we're near the Ferris wheel, and I noticed this giant hand sticking out, and there seems to be some sort of sculpture, and it's really interesting. It looks like as if this giant is being buried by snow. And it's a real striking image. So it's another day, and we are standing right in front of the statues of the 5 military groups. I wanted to show you another interesting statue. So there seems to be a number of founding fathers statues here. I think this is Washington. Right down here. Let's see. There, American visionary George Washington. Abraham Lincoln's there with his iconic hat. And this one I think, this looks like, is this Frederick Douglass? Alright, come on. Come on, get it. Yeah, Frederick Douglass. Oh, that's a real interesting choice to bring him here. But these 3 important representatives are here, right below the sign of National Harbor. And there's the view to our room. It is still snowing, unfortunately. Pardon our mask because we're cosplayers, but today we're actually gonna cosplay today, which Jill and I are gonna be doing Great Ace Attorney. So there's our various props and accessories that we kind of have here, and a few liquid help there, but that's not part of the costume. But gonna get some ironing done because it's early and I don't want to be rushed. All right, made it our way to the hotel. We got ourselves a concert to go to, a live Pump It Up freestyle, well, not live Pump It Up play where people will play Pump It Up with a live band playing the music. And man, talk about night and day difference between yesterday and today in terms of climate. Oh boy. We're going to go ahead and make our way to the concert hall. So let's walk together. Now, a really interesting thing about MAGfest is this little tunnel bridge that connects the tabletop to the main room. I don't know why there's a tunnel bridge, but I mean, it helps keep the sun out. I mean, not the sun out, the snow out. It makes traversing it much safer. And we're back to our old friend, the atrium, on this busy Saturday. Wow. So we're gonna have to go up a few stairs. I'll provide some limited commentary on what I see. Right over there's the makerspace. That's where we were doing live picnic. Already the atrium is just fully packed. I'm a little winded just a smidge, just because walking relatively fast in the cold does not do good to the cardio. Oh, this walkway. This walkway is amazing. The trees right there. Definitely the cosplayers are out to play today. A lot more normal clothes people were in yesterday, but that's just because a lot more people were just getting into the convention.
Thanks for attending, by the way. Who plays dance games? Yeah. Yeah, this is gonna be some awesomeness. Thank you.
Peace out. Have fun.
One of the reasons why we love MAGfest is just how interactive it is. Most conventions just have a single VR setup, but MAGfest has a VR zone. And it's open to 3 a.m. And when they say zone, they ain't kidding. Let's go inside. Here's our sign-up table. I like They dedicated an entire ballroom to this. Hey Jill, what's your favorite VR game?
Synth Riders.
Synth Riders? Not Beat Saber?
No, Synth Riders has more. I like the way they chart their stuff into more dancing shit.
Ah. You can see here, there's a big group over there, but check it out, right on the bottom, they probably drew their boundaries using that line. So this is the aerial and parkour panel. So there's actually going to be some parkour elements. You can see in the back some bars. There are some objects there. Oh, look, right there. They're being taught how to jump. Yep, not every con has this. We're on our way to change, but thought we'd see a little more progress of the Danny DeVito shrine. Certainly has gotten bigger. And keeping with the times of many shrines of MAGfest are dedicated to celebrities that passed on recently. Here's the Lance Riddick shrine. Okay, we have changed and we are on our way to the con center. I am much warmer now. Oh my god, like, holy you. I am much warmer. I also look a lot different. Hey. So I decided to take you on the walk over to MAGfest. So we're staying over at the Hyatt place because of, we got a really good rate there. And we didn't want to deal with a lot of the elevator and crowding issues at the Gaylord. And funny enough, I think it's actually more convenient. Even though we have to walk back and forth for stuff, we have a lot more easy access to food. So there's the walrus over there. There's this art statue that's some person working out in the snow. Get them gains. And we're here. We're here at the checkpoints, which I've been showing you a lot, is the Grand National Americans Protection Freedom People. It is definitely cold. I know I keep saying it, but I am not used to this kind of weather. Snow-covered tables like this, you know, we just don't get that in the Bay Area. Like, the most I'll ever have to deal with is an icy windshield. But this is our walk. This is our walk every day to the con or the festival. We make this walk a lot just to go back to the room, switch bags, switch clothes, change, get supplies.
What happens is she sends me alongside someday saying, hey, I feel like I'm obligated to the Gaylord room because of all the rooms I belong to.
I always think it's really cool watching the density of festival people and cosplayers just kind of assemble into a large mass as we get closer to the space. Now, I've showed you the side entrance. We've been taking the side entrance a lot. So for a little bit of different stuff, we are going to go through the front. It's a bit longer walk, but it gives me a lot of time to talk to you guys. I know I haven't been vlogging a lot, but I really find this craft very interesting because it is travel, but I'm trying to, figure out how much of it is personality based and how much of it is the actual surroundings. Like when we did Knott's Berry Farms, that was very, very location based. It's about Knott's Berry, and I really want to keep that vibe because ooh, that's a really good. Oh wait, we're gonna hold on that shot for a bit. What was I saying? Yeah. I want to showcase the interesting things that I do, that we do, Jill and I do. Why am I using I? All the interesting landmarks and adventures that we're having, just because I want them documented. There's the Gaylord. All right. We're going to walk by the side entrance. The one with the long tunnel, remember that one? Well, we're gonna go past that one this time.
It's the smallest room of the entire convention center. And I'm like,
MAGfest for the first time is sold out, so they weren't selling any new badges, and there's about 20,000 people in this one big area, and it's actually decently comfortable. I'm actually surprised. But it also means it's very hard for the hotels here to get to have a lot of room. So spots fill up fast, and at MAG, you gotta have a room. This is not exactly the easiest area to go and park and leave your car and then pick it up again. Man, I'm so used to seeing landscapes like this on Christmas cards, and now I'm in it. And after actually seeing it in real life, I much prefer the Christmas card version. Here it is. Gaylord National Resort and Convention Center. We go straight through. That way we don't get these cars too backed up. But look at this. Look how thick the snow is. See? Look at that. That's my foot. That's a whole footprint. That's gnarly. Now, one thing I noticed is this pink substance on the floor. Is that salt? If anyone knows what exactly that is or what it's called, this pink stuff, leave a comment. These ways of fending off the snow are very foreign to me. So typically I notice that people don't do a lot of socializing outside, because when we're outside we just want to get to where we need to go and get there fast. Gaylord National. All right, everybody, welcome to MAGfest. And just to further prove my Statement, MAGfest is sold out. This lobby is, I don't want to say it's a hub, but it's a central area because so many people come and go here. Yeah, they're playing some Persona 4 music, jazz style. It's really cool. And this is the first time the band has played together at MAG. Well, actually, not the first time they ever played together at all. So this is quite the feat. Wow, that's a Mother Brain cosplay, all retro perfect, and it's able to move. But I love the lighting on this. Holy cow, that's intricate. I hate to sound like a broken record, but this is probably one of the more unique panels at MAGfest, Filipino Line Dance Workshop. Alright, so we just got out of Filipino line dancing, and Jill was one of the participants. Well, a lot of part of it.
Yeah.
What do you think about the panel so far?
I thought it was really cool of how diverse the people that showed up. I wasn't expecting that, so it's actually wow. I was like, wow, I didn't know so many people wanted to learn and stuff like that, but it was cool to see so many people wanted to learn Toto, so that was pretty exciting.
How about the instructors? How did you think they presented the information?
I mean, I think they presented fine. I think everyone caught on pretty quickly. You know what I mean?
Well, it's only at MAGfest where you have a Filipino line dancing panel in the middle of your music and gaming festival.
Yep, that's right. I like how MAG will just accept panels and be like, you know what, let's run with it.
Yep.
And they do a great job.
Are you ready? Just snap into a Slim Jim?
Yes, we are, Mr. Man, Macho Man, sir.
Then you better pull your hand out here now.
Huh? Oh.
And get ready.
Oh, wait, but that.
For 3 million Scoville.
Wait, you're not gonna open that, are
The
you?
hottest hot sauce known to man.
Macho Man was known for Slim Jims and not.
The last dab from Hot Ones.
Uh-oh.
I would appreciate if you shove your meat stick into my jar right now.
Oh, okay, here we go. Here you go, Macho Man. That's the meat stick in the jar.
All right. Now get ready for my sauce. 1,
Wait,
2.
wait, Macho Man. You know it's only fitting for a hot sauce? A hot tag! Tag!
Fine. You're it. Fine. 1, 2, 3.
I'm gonna leave it in there.
Oh, wow.
I'm gonna leave it in there.
He's all about the meat in his mouth. He won't tell you otherwise how he feels about it.
How do you feel about it?
Ready to walk in the snow?
It's a Tuesday.
So we're back at the computer museum, and we got ourselves this old computer. And Jill is about to...
Yeah, let me go to whatever Toho Mystic Square is.
Mystic Square? That
Sure.
sounds like a puzzle game.
Really?
I don't know.
Lotus Land. It better not be a puzzle. I suck at those. Wow.
Toho Mystic Square.
English patch. All right, let's hit start. Shrine Maiden. Shrine Maiden. I love Shrine Maiden.
Toho's all about Shrine Maidens.
Of course.
Okay, so it's another version of Toho.
Ooh. How are you at full health? Does Gradius count as bullet hell or not?
Gradius is totally bullet hell. And here's this wonderful keyboard that we're using.
The damn arrows like this.
Yeah. Oh, you blew up. You blew up, Jill.
I know.
You're letting all the Shrine Maidens down.
Now.
We made it back into the console museum, and they added a lot more stuff, especially this new middle section. And here on an old TV, Jill is playing Food Fight.
I got it. Oh my god.
These old consoles have been added too.
I fucked up. I wasn't in the right spot.
And we have more old PCs right in the middle. Old school land. Don't. By the way, guys, I found out why there's a sewing machine here. It's actually the Game Boy sewing machine. And here's some things that it could sew out.
Old school game on the PC.
So MAG stands for music and gaming, but MAG also could stand for magic.
Got it.
No, MAG and magic. We're about to enjoy the magical stylings of Jeff Weber, the retro magician. Here's the busy night. Saturday, and we're making our way to another panel. We've seen this hallway so many times. But this is the last full night of MAGfest. And it's so sad. The con's gonna start breaking down tomorrow. So we gotta get in what we can. Keeping up with the music theme today, we're at the Mag Moves dance competition! Exclamation points. Okay, after being recommended by one of Joe's friends, he decided to pay the Mindwave booth a visit. Mindwave is a WarioWare inspired game, but for PC. And let's see how Jill is doing. All right, Jill, what are you gonna do? So we found this really interesting RPG skateboarding game where you're supposed to put the skateboard in these actual quadrants and you will play with an actual skateboard. I gotta tell you, as someone who just got off of it, it's a little bit of a workout. Alright, we are at the last night of MAGfest, and we decided to spend the evening over at the Renaissance Inn playing board games, and this is Cloud City, a city planning game where you build walkways.
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
And it's really fun. We are having a lot more fun building it than keeping all the rules in our head, but I love it. So it's our last day in National Harbor, unfortunately. Well, we do have to go, but I did find some more of those interesting statues and other pieces of art that I want to show off before we leave this place for good. So keeping up with the theme with well-known representatives, here's a statue to Winston Churchill. And he's tipping his hat off, and if you were to ask me what I think he's looking at, I think he's looking at the Escapeology outdoor escape room booth. Yes, I'd like to go to an escape room. Oh yes, I would. Right there. Here's an interesting one. This is a plaque and a statue for Rosie the Riveter, a American Way visionary. Wow, she's even doing the "we can do it" face. I gotta say, I'm really impressed with how these statues, some of them are painted, and their painting is still in really good condition, especially with the details on the denim leg. Right there, you can see the individual stitches. I really like this. There also seems to be in the middle of all this a large stone structure that, I don't want to say it's a pyramid, but it looks like kind of like a what's that word? A stone obelisk or some sort of big enchantment debuff placing thing if you play Magic or any other types of card games. And next to it is a statue of the kissing sailor over at World War II. Let me see if I can get both of these in the same shot. That is a right there. That's a unique image. These two right next to each other. Just as odd as Winston Churchill near the escape room. Now, I seem to have found some other animals, more statues. Gotta walk on the snow. I don't normally walk on snow in California, so please forgive me with how gingerly I'm walking. We got ourselves a spotted pig, not the classic pink variety, and a mushroom. Again, look at the painting. It's really shining and really smooth, well kept. And next to the mushroom is a bulldog. Hey, Dougie. Oh, that's cold. Oh, that was really cold. Note to self, don't paint statues. A chunky bear. Hey, this bear kind of reminds me of the one at Knott's Berry Farms, the one in the store, just way smaller. I'd pet this one too, but it's really cold. And a frog. All right, just a snow frog. Right next to a ladybug. I wonder if that ladybug's gonna be in danger by Mr. Froggy here trying to eat them. And I hear real dogs too. Real interesting pieces of art all down this walkway. Now, far away, I actually thought this was a real person, but I should have known better because it was extremely early when I got here. But this is another statue of an old lady carrying groceries. And look, they actually managed to carve out what she's got. Let's see, she's got a can of Parmesan cheese, a piece of sourdough bread, a carton of eggs. That looks like a drink. Some pasta, makes sense. And I don't know what this is. God, that's cold. Oh, I just saw this bag. Wow, look at that. Look at that fancy stitching and lining right over there with the gold chain. Real great detail. See if the plaque tells us anything. Holding out, Stuart Johnson. Looks like this might be not an actual person, but sure did fool me. So this is a fun detail. The guardrail behind all those animals is actually a mural of National Harbor. Right there, there seems to be a lion. And we keep going down. The boats. Hey, we were just there. That's the statue, the buried guy statue in the snow and the Ferris wheel. Another view of it. Wow, this is really vibrant. We seem to be coming up to the flags with Washington and more stuff. Meanwhile, we could go ahead and look at some of the stores and go back to the mural. That's the Gaylord Hotel. We spent a lot of time there. What an amazing convention hallway. And here's a cool one of the Ferris wheel from a closer perspective of one of the carts. Welcome to Potomac Play Place. National Harbor. You know, it would be a really good cure for the snow and the cold? The Pepper Palace, the hot sauce boutique extraordinaire. I think we're gonna go inside. Wow, this place is really red.
Sign a waiver for, but these three here, you do.
Extracting.
Yes, so apparently these are so hot you gotta sign a waiver, obviously. I mean, gotta make sure that if you're gonna potentially hurt yourself, that you know what you're walking into or tasting into.
But yeah, this is.
That one's Reaper. That's like our version of sriracha or Frank's Red Hot.
Yeah, can I try this one?
Yes. Spoon's right here for you. Just make sure you do give the shape for each of our liquids. We are natural ingredients, no preservatives, so they do tend to separate.
Okay.
Okay. All right, Kevin. So this is the Reaper sauce.
This is Reaper is Rooster Reaper.
Oh, that's like sriracha's hotter cousin.
Yeah. So
All right.
you got some Reaper pepper.
All right, Kevin. Sign your life away.
Doesn't seem that. Doesn't. Yeah. I don't know.
He did.
Well, this is.
Oh no, actually, this doesn't need the. This doesn't need a waiver.
Yeah, this is.
Are you gonna try the one with the waiver?
Ooh. That's a big dot. You good?
Yep.
You good?
Yeah, you're good.
It starts out really sweet. That's a really nice burn. I like that.
Yes, Kevin is our heat seeker, as I said before. So one thing I really like here is that they offer recipe cards, so you could cook dishes that really complement the hot sauce. So here we are. We have the various hot sauces on display. It is.
Are you gonna try anything?
Me? No. Nope. 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 I know better. This is like Baskin Robbins' evil cousin. Various gift boxes and really nice burn relief. Oh, that's great. Chips, more sauces. I just like how everything is presented here. Show us your temp, and this is going to tell you the Scoville rating. And if you don't know, Scoville rating is how we determine spiciness, and it has the various Scovilles. So we have bell pepper at 0 and Carolina Reaper at 2 million. Yes? You gonna try the mustard?
We were looking at it because I would like anything based on mustard.
Okay. Hold it, let me get that. I got it. Alright, so Jill has decided to do the Time's Up skeleton hot sauce, which is a mustard. A baked mustard?
I don't know. I have to find out.
Wow, you just went it.
Oh no.
Don't such thing. Is time up for you?
It's time's up now.
Yep. So you not down with time's up?
That would be. Is that an extract or what is it?
That's
I don't think so. I didn't see extract.
These are sauces. These are sauces.
There's pepper powder. Yeah. This is an extract.
And you're okay?
So everything in here is specifically pepper palace.
Uh huh.
Why don't you have a color one?
Nasal napalm. Right here. Oh, because it's horseradish extreme. The various sauces. I mean, shout out to the staff here. They are really on the ball with not only helping us answer our questions, but also just having immaculate display. These are the barbecue sauces. I love barbecue sauces, but we're checking in luggage. And finally, these are label stickers. Stained Brain, Sweeter Reaper. Oh, these names are great. Here we go. The Pepper Palace Rooster Reaper. That's the one Kevin just tried. So if you really like a particular sauce, you can get it on a magnet. What's that? Horseradish oyster. Or Doc Habanero. Maple chipotle glaze. Okay, that's more of a descriptive title, but I still think it's cool, especially with the Old West style paper, and finally mustard style. All right, we're packed up, and on our way to our ride home. We have packed up our bags, turning in our keys because we are about to leave.
Do you still have your card in your wallet?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, we could take it out.
All right, DaKree, before you go,
Let's go.
what did you think of MAGfest overall?
I mean, it's kind of transcendent. Kinda. I mean, it's something I'll have to be there and just witness yourself.
Oh, very cryptic.
I know, because I don't think no amount of video footage, can really get the feels of what I went through. And I don't think I'm gonna get that this year, but we'll see.
It's so quiet now. I remember sending you that.
It's very fitting since we are in the airport near National Harbor. We'd have a lot of White House style merchandise. There's the Washington D.C., a well-told stemless wine glass. It's got the map of Washington. Shot glasses. These really cute airplane plushies. Various pins. And the reason why I'm filming, that's something I don't see, is a pickleball set. I don't know in what situation you'd be at the airport and go, wow, I really forgot to grab a pickleball set on my way out. Well, this airport's got you covered. So we're back in Dallas, and our airport has a Whataburger that Jill has ordered. And, given from California, we have to weigh in on the age-old debate, what's better, Whataburger or In-N-Out? And Jill, what are your thoughts?
I think Whataburger's kind of too expensive. You know what I mean? If you see the prices, it's getting close to the last time when we were not just at the airport but around town. It was approaching like $8-9, like college prices or parties for some of them.
Yeah,
But I like the options that they have.
Yeah,
Burgers.
Whataburger does have a lot of options, and Jill, you like the spit.
I don't like their regular burger.
You don't, but you do like the fancy ketchup.
Yeah, and the other stuff that they have. It's really good.
All right, she's
as
about.
far as straight up burger to burger, I think In-N-Out has it. But variety, what I have.
All right.
Because In-N-Out only does a couple things.
And with
that, we are back home from our long flight from Maryland.
Mm-hmm. And we left 30-degree weather and came back to 60-degree weather in California. And I'm still complaining it's cold.
But you know what I'm not going to complain about? MAGfest.
Mm-hmm.
MAGfest was amazing. I got to say, there's a certain liveliness at that event. As someone who works as a volunteer for their California expansion, one of the things that the higher-ups really stress is they don't consider it a con. It's more of a festival, and it really is.
Mm-hmm. And there's always like late-night content that goes into panels going into the wee hours of 2 a.m., 3 a.m. sometimes. And 24-hour arcade and consoles is running. Sometimes you might see a vendor or two open until 2 a.m. just to make a sale at 3. The indie showcase, most of the stuff, I mean, a good 50% will close around 10 o'clock, but then there's still some that could self-run in like 24 hours. So it's really cool to see some games that you see on the video earlier of games that you'll never see. And you could only see at MAG, or you could only see it in early stages at the point because they're still working on it.
Favorite thing you did or coolest thing you saw?
This wasn't on our video, but we did go to the stand-up comedy panel. Somebody actually had a panel on like panel writing or comedy writing and stuff, and you could workshop your jokes and stuff. And they had an open mic the next day. But since it was my first time, I didn't want anything filmed because that would have made me exceptionally nervous. And he's a lot more seasoned than I am, so he would be okay. But I would not have been okay. But it was a very safe space. The gentleman running it had like a no heckling policy and stuff, so it was a very safe space to get the confidence to be in front of people and do your set.
Jeez, wow, I was just going to say the skateboarding game.
Mm-hmm.
The skateboarding, I like how you talk about this really insightful, meaningful moment for you. And I like the game where you play as a frog and do skateboarding positions.
Well, the thing is, I did MAGfest last year, so I already did that game when it was there last year. So that's why I was like, oh, that wasn't new to me.
Oh, look at me, I'm Jill. Anyway, if you ever can, go to MAGfest.
There's something for everybody.
If
24-hour like board games as well.
24-hour board games, 24-hour arcade, 24-hour shenanigans. Even at 4 a.m. we
club
found
until 2 a.m. Nerdy club till 2 a.m. and stuff like that. Another place that had music playing until like 4 a.m. It just keeps going.
Yeah, and if you're bored at MAGfest, that's like a you problem.
Mm-hmm.
But one caveat is like this was the first year where badges sold out, so make your plans, make them soon, and get the stuff early because you might get shut out at all of this.
Yeah,
it's that in demand.
Yeah, usually the dates will get announced in August, and I'm not sure when registration goes up, but yeah, August is when the first when they give you the date, and it always has been in January. Sometimes it's right after New Year's, the weekend right after New Year's Day. It has historically never been on MLK weekend, because I guess maybe it might be too expensive to rent the venue at that time, who knows, but that's what we notice as far as like dates. But it's always been a January convention, so dress warm, plan cosplay that keeps you warm if you go outside. Otherwise, if you get your hotel at the venue, then you stay indoor most of the time. We were a little bit off-site. We had to walk a good 4 minutes to get there.
Wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
But anyway, that was a time Jill and I are just going to crash and clean up. So we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.